At the start of the industry, we're in a very, very lucky position here in central Victoria, or northwestern Victoria. As to the season, although we'd all love to see an inch of rain about 3 o'clock.
8 to 9,000 sheep were penned in the Wycheproof sale yards this week. On Thursday, Nick Burns joins me. Nick, Landmark and Rodwell sale here today. You'd be pretty happy with the way it finished up. Probably might have been a little bit doughy in the start of it, but maybe people are just failing to understand what this sheep market can return for them in per unit values.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Murray. Look, on the day we're quite pleased with our results. It did take a little bit of work to get there on some occasions, but look, on recent sales that have happened, we're every bit as good, I think, on the results that we achieved. Having said that, a lot of the sheep, if you've got the ability to feed them, look to be a very sound investment.
Yeah, the crossbred young ewes that you started off on, nearly all of them over $200 and up to $220 odd. They probably were good value buying for where the market is.
Yeah, up to 228, I think the first pen made, and look, one could argue that in another 6 weeks, when some of the feature crossbred sales start up, that there'll be a lot higher prices than on offer. So they probably were reasonable sort of purchasing at the moment, but who knows what the next 6 weeks will bring us.
Yeah, the front run of Merino ewes, probably arguably some of the best bloomiest sheep we've seen in the Merino sales this spring, but not being penned or bred, they could have made more money on condition wise, but still a very, very good sale, up over the $200 for quite a number of pens.
Yeah, no, there's a magnificent lineup of young Merino ewes here, and like you say, carrying a lot of bloom, ready to go with the ram tomorrow. Yeah, you could argue perhaps that we've seen dealerships sold in the last 6 weeks. But having said that, the depth of the sale was encouraging. The further down the track we got, the results were still quite pleasing. Yeah,
that was very evident when you got to your lines of 4.5 and 5.5 year old ewes. Plenty of those making 120s up to $130 or $40. You'd be very pleased with that part of the market. But, you know, underpinned by a very solid mutton market too at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. And I think the process has only ended up with 1 pen of Merino ewes, which is always a good sign of the store sale. We're happy with the results, but at $130 or $40 for the right old ewes, they once again represent good value to the purchaser, which is what we always like to see, so they come back and buy them again in the following years, because they will catch a good return in wool, and they'll rear you a good leg.
Yeah, a good run of 1 year off Merino wethers here today. They sold very well, and surprisingly on the wool market they've all gone to the butchers.
Yeah, arguably the highlight of the sale was the lineup of 1.5 year old, about 1,500 1.5 year old Merino wethers, which you don't see at too many sales nowadays, given the recent lamb markets and the quantity of Merino lambs that are currently being killed. I think on nearly all occasions the vendors that had 1.5 year carried their lambs on last year. I did expect that a lot more of them would have gone back out in the paddock on the strength of the wool market, but the processes were very active.
Yeah, very promising outlook for the sheep market generally though.
I think so. It's in a very good spot at the moment on a return that units per unit of sheep providing producers with at the moment. Like I said, if we've got the ability to feed them, then there are very good returns in sheep.